Well, I guess I'll do one more car. This is a video here of this 64 Galaxie. It is a real XL. It doesn't have the side trim. The old man that had the car sold the side trim to somebody, and the door panels. But I found this on Craigslist. The guy put it on there, come get it, make a best offer. So I went and looked at it, and it does have a 460 in it. C6 in it. I'm messing around with it. I put a cam in it, a real mild cam in it, and new water pump, and new alternator, and playing around with it. These on the rocker arm, Crane makes a conversion kit to make so you can put roller rockers on it. So I put that on there without having to pull the heads or anything. Got an aluminum radiator in it. The good thing about it is out in Nevada, and there's no rust in the car. So that was one of the things I liked about it. The leaf springs have been moved inboard, and I'm working on it. Man, this thing is big. I've been sanding on it for 2 weeks, and it's still got sanding to do. But yeah, I think it's never going to be a show car or anything, but you know, it does have the XL interior in it. And got the center console in it still. I'm getting ready to try to pull it out of there and replace the carpet. And paint of the dash, it needs a dash pad in it. All the glass is good. The front and back windshields are new. So, yeah, I guess I just got to need a few more intake and an MSD ignition I'm going to put on it. Still got the single stage cylinder, master cylinder, but yeah, been on there 50 years. I guess it'll work another 4 or 5 years. So that's it. And it's got some 13-inch tire slicks on it, 32 by 13 slicks on it. Still working on it. They took all the wiring out of it, so I'm trying to make it for a street, so I'm just going to put that turn signal setup on there. And I rebuilt the dash in it, so I got that put away, and it's got to put a paintless wiring in it. I'm going to just for lights, tail lights, turn signals. But the interior is not bad in it, really. You know, it's not too bad. The carpet is pretty well shot, and all the glass is good in it. But like I said, there's no rust in it. The only drawback I didn't like is they cut that wheel well. Get these tires in there. But I guess you could find a junk one and cut that out and have it re-welded in there if I keep it. It doesn't look too bad. Let's put some trim around it. And he didn't do the wheel tubs right. I need to get the wheel tubs from Summit. And they just kind of boxed it all off in here. Let's see if I can open the door. Put some light on the subject here. But it's a pretty solid car. Like I said, no rust in it, but it did do those wheel wells. They don't look that bad. And here's what they did with here. They just kind of boxed it all in. They didn't really do the wheel tubs right. You need to get them. $100 you can buy the wheel wells from the wheel tubs from Summit, and then have a guy put it in. But floor's okay in it. There's the tires on it, 13-inch tires. It does have, he was trying to make a Thunderbolt clone out of it. It does have all the Crite stuff. It's got the Thunderbolt lift bars on it, you know, traction bars that go about 5 feet long. And it does have the fiberglass inner fender panels on it, and I'm going to put the fiberglass bumpers on it, I think. I like the chrome, but the back one's shot, so I'll just, the front one's like new, but the back one was bent, so I guess I'll put the fiberglass ones on that came with the car, and then later on, when I get more money, I'll buy the rear bumper and put the chrome bumpers back on. I like the chrome bumpers better. But it's pretty solid, and I think it's a good project. If nothing else, it's something for me to do. Play around in the garage with, because other than that, you get bored. So, I guess I can start this thing up about another month. I get the rest of the parts for it. I can start it and take it down. I guess I'll get the Kreitz headers for it. It's got stock headers on it, but I guess for street they're okay. But God, I don't know. It really chokes it down. So $400 you can get the Kreitz headers for it. So, and it does have the fiberglass hood on it. So I would say the car probably weighs around 3,800 pounds now. And took a couple hundred pounds out of it. That's a fiberglass teardrop hood for it. And the wheels on it aren't bad. That front tire needs to be aligned. So now I'm going to try to paint it. It was originally a Ragu red car, so I'm going to paint it Ragu red again. And it's got about 6 coats of paint on it. I chipped a piece one there, and it's like 1/8 of an inch thick. It really needs to be stripped, and to do it right, I would strip the car, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's, I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I don't know, maybe I will if I keep the car long enough. The side trim, you can buy all that on eBay, but I don't know. Most of the time it's all dinged up and everything, so I'm thinking about going down to the shop and have them make me a decal that looks just like that strip. I know they can put, Galaxie 500 XL on the fender and everything, and just put a decal on there all the way back, and it probably look okay. It'd be cheaper than spending $2,500 to try to redo the side chrome. But yeah, that's something I can look at. But it would look better with something on it. The car's too big just to be all one color. So I think that decal will work on it. So I'm going to try that. It probably costs $300-400 to have the decal made. But it's still, a fifth or sixth of what it would cost to find, the good trim. An XL trim is really expensive. 500 is not bad. Boy, you want that XL on there. You got to pay another $1,000 for it. The guys are proud of those things. God. And they don't repo them, so not a whole lot you can do about it. But, yeah. So that's it. So I'll take some more videos as I work along with it and get it started and see how it's going to be. Okay. Well, that's my project now.